from My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school basketball. Coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School, the halftime show here. Big North boys basketball action. Cadillac Vikings and the Traverse City Central Trojans. And it's the Trojans who doubled up on the Vikings in that second quarter, outscoring them 18-9 to take a 27-18 lead here at halftime. Alongside Kevin Gregory, I'm Jay Simon. And, well, assistant coach Tommy Cooper, we like to drop his name because we like Tommy, of the Trojans, told us who to look for. Expected to see some great shooting from the Trojans, and we got it. 4 threes in that second quarter, 5 for the game. They're lighting it up from outside.
Yeah, they sure are. So it's one of those things I'm sure Coach Benzenberg is talking to his team about right now. Not only do you have to get a hand up outside the three-point line, you have to get a hand up 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line, because that's where they're hitting it from. Cadillac's defense, they got 2 feet outside the three-point line. They're just 3 feet behind that.
Obviously, these kids have never played at Mac Trail with you and Johnny Mack. If they had, they'd know you got to defend from 30 feet in.
Correct.
Just didn't realize that the Trojans have gone to that school of basketball, apparently. Unsurprisingly, Tobin Schwaneke of the Trojans, the sophomore guard, leading all scorers with 11 points in that first half. Only 1 3, but he's had a number of beautiful little 15-footers. Not to mention a bunch of dimes that would have been dimes had they been caught and converted. Kid is the real deal all the way around.
Yeah, he sure is everything. He's a catalyst to that whole offense. It's obvious to everybody in the gym. So you got to put your best defender on him. Yeah. Who was that this year? It was Ethan Baker last year. They're trying to find that role this year. Who can be your best on-the-ball defender?
Yeah, I guess if I'm watching this first half, Cooper Benson has impressed me with his defense, and his shooting has improved dramatically. And looking at him through the first 2 games, might be that leader that they're looking for. But it's early. I mean, game 3 of the season, kind of still figuring that out. They're like, as I mentioned, there's no Jalen Brooks on this team. There's no Quinn Crago on this team. There's no Simons on this team, just to drop some names over the last 6-7 years. They're still trying to figure out who that guy is going to be, I think, to a certain extent. Jordan Bison had 8 points all in the second quarter, including a couple of threes. Preston Briggs has 5, and Zeke Turner had a triple to round out the scoring for the Trojans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, balanced scoring as they get 6 kids on the board. Hunter Rensbury and Clayton McCarthy, each with 4 points apiece. Cooper Benson and Keegan Brooks each knocked down a 3. Tip Baker has a bucket, and Vinny Genema has a bucket to round out the scoring for the Vikings, who, like you mentioned, are getting some pretty good looks, but defensively, they just got to figure out what to do to stop this onslaught from the Trojans.
Yeah, if I'm Cadillac, on the offensive end, here's what I want to do. I want to get the ball, throw it around the wing like they're doing. It's a different offense. It's not a Quinn Crago, let's look to throw it into him. They want to start driving to the holes. They want to start creating passing lanes, because right now Traverse City is all over those passing lanes. Defensively, we already talked about it. Defend the 3, force Traverse City to drive.
We mentioned in the pregame show that the Vikings come into this contest 2-0. They did get a road win against Gaylord, which was a big one. Gaylord had some good size as well, 6'7", 6'6". These Trojans 6'8", 6'5", but it hasn't been those players that are hurting them. From a rebounding standpoint, unofficially, we don't really know. We don't have those stats, but it seems like the Vikings are holding their own there. It's just getting out on the shooters.
Yeah, size isn't hurting them tonight. Halftime adjustments, get themselves back in the game, force Traverse City to drive.
Trojans, meanwhile, 0-2 on the season, and their 2 losses coming to Holland West, Ottawa, and Grand Rapids, Forest Hill Central. That's some tough non-conference scheduling.
Hey, we say it at a lot of broadcasts. Non-conference season, you can be 0-20, you're still going to make the playoffs. A lot of coaches will schedule tough early to get momentum and expose some stuff that you can work on for the conference season. Battle in your conference to get ready for March Magic.
Seems to be working for the Trojans tonight, 27-18. They lead at the half. Third quarter action coming up. 26 Sports and CCTV right after this.